Good night, honorable guests, parents, and fellow passengers. I'm Austin.
Do you know today's topic? We don't want to tell you the topic right now. In the first place, please look at this picture. If you have seen this picture, please raise your hand. Okay, how about this one? If you have seen this picture, please raise your hand.
Have you noticed that most of you have seen the first picture, while seldom of you could even recognize the second one? Can anyone tell me what the first picture shows? Yes, they are Syrian refugees.
How about the second one? Most of us couldn't recognize who they are. They are North Korean defectors. It is obvious that only few of us know North Korean defectors.
It is common for us to only focus on the news about refugees in Western countries, while we seldom hear news about North Korean defectors. What's worse, the financial assistance the UN provided for refugees in Western countries is much more than that to North Korean defectors.
So today, we're going to talk about the North Korean defectors because we want you to pay more attention to this issue and to have a basic understanding of the North Korean defectors. This is the outline. Hey Austin, do you know the definition of the North Korean defector is?
The South Korean government called it the armed resident of North Korea. However, the North Korean government called it the defectors. In Chinese-speaking countries, they are known as the refugees from North Korea, which means that residents from North Korea leaving to other countries through irregular channels.
The term North Korean defectors were used to call the people who live in North Korea and go to South Korea. But now, it refers to the people who escape from North Korea and go to any places in the world. According to the United Nations Refugee Agency statistics, by the end of 2014, about 1,552 defectors live as refugees around the world.
The North Korean defectors yearn for freedom. The main reason they want to escape from North Korea is that they want to stay away from the authoritarian government and lead to a stable life. Therefore, the number of North Korean defectors continues to increase.
Now, let's take a look at this map and see the escape routes of the North Korean defectors. When crossing the border of North Korea, the defectors have to hide from the sight of the soldiers. If they successfully escape from their homeland, they can choose to go to Mongolia, Laos, or Thailand.
During this process, they have to be careful not to get caught by the Chinese police. Some of the lucky defectors might receive help to go to Japan or South Korea. But if they are caught during the process, they'll be sent back to their country, waiting to be prosecuted. It's like a nightmare, don't you think so? Hey Sherry, do you think that it is easy to escape from North Korea?
No, it's really difficult. First, the North Korean defectors have to think of some way to flee from the soldiers' guns. And then they need to find a way to cross the Yali River between China and North Korea. You know what? During this period, the soldiers will fire bullets to them constantly. Most of them will be shot, drifting to downstream of the Yali River. As for those who successfully escape, most of them will leave for Southeast Asian countries such as Laos, Thailand, after they arrive in China.
On the way to Southeast Asian countries, they have to take the bus and stay alert. Take Shen Li, for example. She left for South Korea to earn money after escaping from North Korea. A few years later, she returned to North Korea to pick up her family. Their bus was raided by Chinese police on the way to Thailand. At that time, she was scared because she was the only one who could speak Chinese. She tried to calm down and told the police that they were all deaf and dumb. Luckily, they escaped unharmed.
However, not everyone is so lucky. In order to cross the border of China, Yunfei Park and her family turned to human traffickers for help, but they were being threatened by sexual assaults. She was released after several years. She has settled in New York now, and she is usually invited to talk about her sufferings at that time. She also published a book which is named In Order to Survive. She hopes that the public can pay more attention to this issue. She said, I am grateful for two things. One is that I was born in North Korea, and the other is that I could flee from it.
How much do we know about this group of people? Not much. Therefore, we want to use this topic to draw your attention on the minority and urge more and more people to come to their rescue.
Besides caring for the refugees in the Western countries, we also need to pay more attention to this group of refugees, the North Korean defectors, who are so close to us.
That's all